Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Friday again, and we're here for WTA Live. With us here today is Rog and her team. We have Wendell, we have Anne. Behind the camera, we have April and Shi. And so today we're talking about this project we're doing in Legazpi, Albay. It's along Tahaw Road. So it's the premier residential complex in Legazpi. And so this project, where the first buildings are going to be called the Legazpi Terrace Park. And so with this project, we're really trying to come up with, the premium residential complex in Legazpi. So we're really trying to see what makes Legazpi special. So it's a project that really describes, Mayon volcano, of course, that dominates the entire city. And so these are some of the drawings we have for the project. And so as you can see, this is an 18-story building with two basements. But what's really special about this building is the first three floors. It's kind of like the first, outdoor lifestyle space in Legazpi. And it's a perfect complement, because this property or this complex itself is sitting next to the SM Legazpi. And so what we have here is now, especially for a post-pandemic lifestyles, we have this outdoor lifestyle center. We have, instead of just an amenity space, we're mixing the amenities with retail, with F&Bs, and so these whole three floors becomes kind of like a very active social space. The three floors are open to everyone. It's open to the public, and so we're trying to activate not just the ground space, but we're saying that this ground plane can be multiplied, and it can be kind of like a three-story activity where you can dine, you can eat, you can relax, you can bring your pets, and that's really something that I think, of course, as dog lovers and pet lovers, we think that's really something that will really keep growing. And so the whole building really is designed to frame Mayon volcano. And so if you look at the project, the building is actually sloping to the sides. It's kind of like paying homage to this, of course, the slopes of Mayon, which still has the most perfect cone of any volcano in the world. And then on top, of course, we have this kind of like lifestyle sun deck where you have this great view of the volcano itself, because you really have quite an uninterrupted view of Mayon volcano, since this is basically the tallest structure you'll see inside the city center. And so once we kind of like proceed with this project, what you have here is you will actually have different phases of the project. And so it will be connected on the upper levels. And so what you will have is you will have this very modern or very ultra modern and kind of like connected vertical space. And so the ground plane itself is replicated. You can cross from one end to the other, on the second floor and the third floor. And so what you have is a very interesting, hyper dense development in the center of Legazpi. And so, so I think we can, show the models. And so this is the entire project. This is the Tahaw Road complex. So this is Tahaw Road itself. SM City Legazpi will be here. So since this is a new road that was recently opened, we decided that the first phase of this project will be these two buildings, especially since these two buildings can frame this beautiful view of Mayon volcano here. And the idea is that everyone who goes in and out of the SM complex, this becomes kind of like a complementary space to it. And so this will be the first phase. The second phase will be these two towers, and this will be the third phase. The other complementary aspects of this is that the entire development will have these gateway retail complexes. So they act as sort of like a welcoming element. And then we're very proud about having kind of like a pet park here in front, where you can, have a park that's dedicated to your pets, your dogs. You can walk them around. And then finally, we have serviced apartments here, and we have going to be having like a premier hotel here. And so this will have, of course, an amazing view of Mayon volcano in itself. And beside the hotel, we'll have space for the clubhouse and the retail component. And so this will be the whole complex. And when realized, we believe this will, bring Legazpi forward and sort of like achieve something, that changes the cityscape, because it uplifts, it gentrifies the whole area. It says that Legazpi has arrived, that this is something that makes it stand out. And this will be the most beautiful buildings in Legazpi, if not in the region. And we're definitely very proud of this project. And so today what we're doing is we're actually going to be looking through the floor plans, and we're going to be studying the unit cuts. And I think we have about 600 units in the first phase. And so what we're doing now is we're gonna see, the layouts, the plans, how we can improve on them, what we're gonna change with them, and basically an update of the general plans for this project. So here we have the floor plans for the Legazpi Terrace Park. And so we have the ground floor here on top, and so standing here, this will be the main road of the complex, and behind will be the view of Mayon Volcano. And so how this project is laid out is, if you go right down the middle, you actually can see through the entire development and see the volcano. And here, of course, when you enter the project itself, you have a park here where you have outdoor spaces where you can have like almost like an amphitheater, right? And so like that. So you have a stage, you can have events here. And so the idea is that we want to activate really the ground space, create quite kind of like a different lifestyle for people to, really enjoy. And so we have 2 drop-offs, right? For one for each building. So when you drop off here, you enter. So you have retail spaces flanking the entrance lobby, right? So you enter here. So you have a reception here. You have your 3 elevators here. Then
you can see the outdoor lanai here.
So there's an outdoor lounge here where you can actually see the volcano. So you can hang out in the lounge itself. And these are the utility areas.
Yeah, utility areas that are easily accessible
Okay,
to
it's
the
accessible
road.
by the road. And then, what's this? Why do you have a service elevator here? Does this go 3 floors only, or does it go all the way up?
This service elevator was initially for mga delivery and stuff lang. Pero we needed to give one elevator for the retail goers.
Okay, so that's for retail.
Yeah, so that's why there's an anteroom, so we can lock the back of the house na. And then this service elevator will be for the deliveries, which is directly above the loading area at the basement.
Yeah, but the deliveries only go on during the morning, or we can schedule or time it, right?
Yeah, pwede rin naman. We can also
Let's
get
just see
that
the
to...
operator, what they say about that, I guess. So this is the other drop-off, you enter here. So these walls need to be designed, these 2 walls.
Yeah,
and even this
accent
door.
wall.
Okay, this has to be figured out. Okay, and I don't know if you might have to move this a bit so the door is not... This is very tight, though.
Yeah.
Right, so I want to move this here a bit. Okay, so we can allow for this door to be moved a bit, and then you can design something with this wall.
And then the signage then, no?
Yeah,
It
so
would
this
go
has to be
perfectly there.
Design. There has to be something here in the center, probably, right? So that when you're here in the road, you can see some, or I don't know if it's here or something. This will be the playground. So if this is the playground, we need to secure this area. So that's what's missing, right? You need like high hedges here, so that this playground is secure. The kids might run out. Although, I mean, it's an open space, but still you need to secure that area. So that area needs to be secured. What else? So our driveway to the parking will be on this side. So if you go down here, you end up here. Okay, so this is parking.
You can go out then.
Okay. Then go down further to the next level will be here. Okay. So you have how many parking slots?
We have 191
Slots.
in total, yeah.
And then motorcycle.
75.
Okay, should be enough. Okay, scooter lifestyle. So let's go to the next floor. So which one's the second floor? This one's the second floor.
Second floor, third floor, and
So
then the typical.
you go up from the ground floor here or here, right? So why is this a separate entry?
This is the escalator.
This is
So
the
we
escalator.
provided one in the middle.
And these are the stairs.
Yeah, this was supposed to be like an accent stairs that
Okay. go up.
highlight the
Okay, yeah.
entrance.
So this will be the entrance highlight.
Mhm.
And this is an escalator. So where's your retail? So when I arrive here, where do I go?
Kasi we have a lot of stairs in this floor, right? So
Which,
You-
which is,
This
regardless,
one.
so if I enter from here, which you say is your main entrance,
Mhm.
how do I get to my retail space? This is tight. This is tight.
Mm.
Okay, this is tight. You need this to
Yeah, we need to fix that.
needs to be here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is there a column in your stairs?
No, yeah, we haven't updated the stairs yet for that.
Okay. But I need this space at least.
Mm-mm.
Like a 3 meter space at least for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when I arrive, when I land here, I can go here or here. This can be another visual wall thing. So I go here. Your retail opens here, doesn't open here.
Well, we can provide an opening there as well.
That will be up to them.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I think this is underutilized, this space here. The reality is I don't need this space.
This one.
I don't need this. I can just close this off. So you just go here. So you can open through here, right? You don't need this space. I can get this for retail. I don't need it. This is like, there's nothing opening here.
I see.
So I can get this space, right?
Okay.
So if you want to go here, why do you need this space? Because you have retail here. Then it's a dead end. Right? You're creating dead ends.
Fire exit concern.
Yeah, well, it's fire exit then, but it's not a retail space. Right? I can have a hallway here towards the fire exit. It's not a retail space. That's all. It's really. Okay, so again, why? Because you have an elevator here.
Yeah, because we
okay?
haven't.
But I don't think you want people to go to the retail here. I don't think this would work as retail.
We have
I
to
think-
close this off.
I think you just give this to this guy. Okay, this becomes
Mhm.
one, and then this is the other.
Mm-mm.
This can be whatever. I don't know if you take in, this becomes like a service utility or something, this area here. Because there's really nothing here. Unless this becomes F&B, we dedicate this as F&B, then you can have outdoor dining here. No, I think that can be it.
Mm-mm.
Or when we make the connections to the other building, that we can land them there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we can land them there. That can be the landing towards the other side. So they land here, then there's a small garden, pocket garden here, then they walk here. Okay, fine. But isn't this supposed to be secure?
You're
Because
right.
that's going to the condo.
We were focusing on third floor yung pala. Yeah, you're right. We have to relay out this part. Even this one we didn't secure this part then.
Yeah, so you have to secure that part.
Mm-mm.
Right? So you have to walk through it. That's what you guys haven't been doing. You have to walk through it like this, so you see,
If
really
you're
where,
the customer.
where you're going wrong, diba? Kasi, in your computers it might not see it, but once you start walking through it, like really going where you're gonna pass, you see where the choke points are, you see where the dead ends are, the bad areas, like this one is a hard sell, right? Because what are you gonna put here? I mean, if you can help it, right? So like I would probably move this here if I could. So those are the things that you see. No?
Mm-mm.
And then this one is kind of like redundant again. Why do we have
No, this one is going down. This one is
going up? Okay, so they're different. And then this space is just kind of like an outdoor space. Okay. So same. Is it the same here on this side?
When you go up, it's redundant then. I'm crossing it out myself. So yeah.
See? Diba?
Mm-mm. Yeah, yun na. So, dapat ba, it's just linear?
Well, there's nowhere to go
Yeah.
because this is private.
And then the mayon is here.
Yeah. Right. So that's your problem. Unless we were gonna make this public, but you cannot, of course. That's for the. It's gonna be security problem. But then you said this is gonna be access to for this? The service? Mm. So how is that access for that? That's not access for that. You have to relay this out.
We have to relay out so that this one is bigger.
Yeah, that's probably there.
It's a choke point.
I would say if you want them to go around, and these are tight. These areas are really tight. But say I would say, can you move it further out to here? To this line?
Yeah, this part can be. Kasi
This line, right?
the property
Okay.
line is fatter.
So why don't we just move it out here? So then you have, so this retail will work. You just have to close this off. And everything works, right? Just move it out. That's your problem. You're trying to squeeze it in and everything's becoming tight. Alright. I think this has to go. I mean, this one, diba? Even this one, so you probably just go like this. So you can go here. So now you can go around and this retail will work. Diba? And so what do you do with the retail in this space, right? So do we increase this space as well?
Cut this.
No, but I think this one, it's fine that they go through here. And this one is the one that can go around because this is the one with the park, right? So this one, there's no retail here. Everything faces here. Okay. Now when you get to the third floor, so you're here naman. Function, retail, daycare.
So here, we tried to put all of the amenities near the pool na. So we can
Okay.
secure this
Yeah,
part.
if ever we
diba?
want, this can be private.
Yeah, just the unit
The
owners
unit
only
owners.
will be using
Yeah,
this.
we can make that with the landscape. I think we can use the landscape to do a privacy there.
Actually, we eliminated the slab here and just put roofing. So the
So they get
railings will
cross.
end here.
Okay, so they can't cross.
They really can't cross. You have to be
But
in
then
the
from
elevator.
here, how do you get here? They go through here.
The retail goers.
The retail goers. This is open, right? For retail, right? How wide is this?
I think that's 2 meters.
2 is too short. 2 is too small. I would say this is not 2 because this would be 2.
2.6. No, 1.3 to.
Yeah, probably
Mga
2.6. Yeah, should be okay. Well, these doors are not supposed to open out anyway. Commercial doors open.
Commercial doors swing in.
Well, I mean, if you're going inside a store, right? But you're welcoming them in. Usually, I don't know. Well, they swing both ways most of the time, but it's just more welcoming swinging, I would say. So this one, your retail is here, 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 here. So just here. So your retail basically is this area. Okay, square. And then you have retail here. Just cross the
Front facing.
retail. Then you can rent out this function room area, so it's semi-public also. Okay. Okay, and then how do you get up to the next floor? So elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the 3 elevators. Does this go up?
Yes, that's why all of them have this anteroom that also acts as the trash room, also the anteroom for the electrical rooms, water meter room.
So the maids go there. Be careful about your doors.
Yeah, we need to put something in here.
And your doors are, look at this. They're right, there's no space. So where are the 3-bedroom units are in the corners?
They're
This is
always on
2-bedroom.
the corner. This is 2 bedroom. The inner, yeah.
This is 1, 1, then this is
3
3,
bedrooms.
and this one,
2.
2. So 2, 2, 2, 2, then 3.
3.
So fewer 3-bedroom units. Then 1 bedroom is here. Where else is 1 bedroom?
The ones along the
Core.
Near the
The-
core. Okay.
yes. Because they're L-shaped.
And they're all the same now.
Yeah, they're all the same now.
Okay, let's look at the typical class.
So we start with the studio units.
So the studio are about 30 square meters. How many units?
450.
450 or so. Okay. And
And so it's basically the same, but we moved the pipe chase to be accessible to the hallway na.
yeah, okay.
So, and then we swapped out the sofa for a dining table because it's more useful for a tight space like this.
Okay.
And then we also included the washing machine here at the corner. And then we made this one whole wall, including the closet, so it's one set of cabinetry na. Yeah, that's basically it. And then
Yeah, and if they want, they can just put a short, like a partition here for privacy. That's good. And balcony, how big is your balcony?
1.5.
1.5.
So the kitchens are all, for all units, will be designed to be lower ceiling to hide the utilities.
So this will be lower
Yeah.
ceiling. Okay.
That's where we also place the aircon.
Okay. The AC will be here.
So it frees up these
Yeah,
walls
yeah.
for the unit.
Over here. Okay, it's very simple.
Yeah. Actually, lahat naman ganun. So this is the one bedroom.
The L shape. This is the L shape. You
Yeah.
go in here, kitchen.
First.
This is your ref, accessible dining.
Washing
dryer. Toilet is here. And then bedroom, closet. Living and balcony. This is fine. This works.
And then this is the tighter one bedroom at the inner corner.
Okay, so this will be your entry, kitchen, dining, living, toilet, bedroom. Well, this will have windows, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's actually nicer.
Because no fire exit.
It's actually nicer. It's more private.
Yeah.
You can have your space here. You don't bring people inside. Good. Can you check the sizes for your washer dryer? Can you confirm those sizes?
Yeah, the clear we provide is 750 by 750.
And just can you confirm the smaller one? There's personal ones.
Okay. I'll just check.
It's a one bedroom. It's a studio room. How many people are going to live there? The bedroom units. You enter here. Kitchen, washer. Okay. Washer dryer. Dining. One toilet.
That's a common
Then this is the
toilet,
masters.
yeah.
Okay, so they have a window. Yeah, this is the corner. No?
Yeah,
This
so-
is fine. It's nice. Living. This is space though. Right, that's that space though.
We just maximized it so that it doesn't go to the balcony anymore.
What do you mean? Why can't you just move this couch here?
Okay, we'll just move
No,
that
I mean
up.
why can't you? I'm asking you actually. Why can't I move it here? And that's okay.
Initially we put a
Long
console
table.
here and thus we removed it.
Yeah, so why not, right?
Yeah,
So
we
you
can just move it there.
can have more space here.
Mhm.
It's not choking. This one. Go in. And then washer dryer. Toilet.
Actually, they're basically the same eh.
Yeah.
It's just that the pipe cheese is moving a little bit. Nakabaliktad lang to.
The AC will be here.
Because this is the part that we're in the
The
wall
ceiling's
will be lower.
Yeah, okay. Why is your pipe chase to one side? Isn't it shared?
It's shared. Hindi lang namin napakita yung...
So meaning
the
it's
unit.
not actually this. So this is not your pipe chase. Your pipe chase is actually this way.
What do you mean?
Meaning your pipe trace is this way. 2 units share one. Unit 1, unit 2.
Mm-mm.
So it's this way, it's the size.
No, this one, it's direct. Ano kasi to eh, this is vertically.
Yeah, it's vertical. So why can't 2 units use it? It's not 1 per 1.
Yeah, all of our units
configuration
are.
kasi
Oo,
ma-adjust.
ito lang napasok lang kasi.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, but 2 units are sharing.
Yeah, the 2 units are sharing. It's this big because there's also a column along here.
I'm just asking if 2 units are sharing. Okay. This one,
It's the same,
except for.
the pipe trace.
Okay, so
Yan.
this one is pipe trace. That's fine.
So this is on the 10th to 13th floor na.
So
Two bedroom.
This is your pipe trace.
Yes.
Pipe trace. How deep are your toilets?
2.4.
2.4. Is it clear?
Ay.
Okay, and how deep is this? How deep is this? You have to be wary about your clearances. This looks tight. This one naman is big. Okay, you have to check that out. What is your wall here? This is not one. This cannot be 100 if this is 100.
No, that's 150. AAC blocks.
I think for the toilet area, I would rather have CHBs. For the toilet areas. Or is
We
it okay
have
for
to
AAC?
use all AAC blocks because it's lighter. Our soil type is quite loose kasi.
Okay. Can you confirm that with me again? Can you reconfirm that with me?
Okay.
Why is it that it's this guy with the balcony and this guy doesn't have a balcony? This one's wrong. This plan is wrong. I don't like this layout. No. So you go here. And what's this?
The washer.
Why is the washer dryer? I know, kind of like blocking things, right? And yeah, I think this could be bigger. Anyway, whatever. But this one I don't like. I think this bed should have a window. There should be a window here. So you can probably move this bed here if you want. You can probably move the bed here. I don't know. So you have an exit here if you want. Or at least a window here. So I don't know, because this guy is a
The
master's.
masters.
Right.
You can put a.
And then I don't like the layout where you don't have another side table, if possible, because the room is big enough, right? So what stops you from doing it this way? I mean, what stops you from doing the room layout this way? Is there something that's stopping you from doing that? Because you enter and you go out. You get my point?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
why not
yeah.
you lay out your room this way? Okay? See?
Okay.
The same, right? So I would rather see 2 side tables. Like, I mean, you always see designs where you have like this, such a big room. You have your bed here, whatever the size of the bed is, then you have a side table. Thinking, oh, it's nice to have this big space, but it's hard to use this bed. Because if you're sleeping here, it's not nice to sleep against a wall. Okay, so as much as possible, we don't want that kind of room. Okay, as much as possible. And that means 90% of the time. Isn't the ref supposed to be wider than it is deep? Or something like that. Check it out.
If it's 2-door,
Okay. So I was
this one is a medium size too.
Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom unit. So this one I want this to move. I don't know if this closet has to move somewhere. I think this closet can be here. And maybe this toilet can be bigger. Maybe it could be like this, right?
Maybe.
I don't know if you can move this door a bit, whatever, like where this can be. But I think this closet can be here. Or it can be here, for all I care. But it's good. But I think this can be like a bigger, longer toilet or something. So at least you free up space here. Okay. 2-bedroom, same?
Yeah, same.
3-bedroom. Entry.
This is where it starts getting tricky.
Kitchen. This is why is this like this? You're not going to play football there. It's too big. This is tight. This is big. See? I have my entry here. This is the maid's room. So there's a column here. What can't my maid's room be this? And maybe my kitchen is here. And this is where I enter. Make your maid's room gonna be this, I guess. Something. Or here, this one. But I don't want the maid's room. It's gonna be a pantry or whatever. Just enter through here. Well, you enter through here.
Para the dining could be lower.
Yeah, I think the dining should be lowered. Can you not label it CR? Nobody labels CR.
No, it's just a placeholder so we can know all of our toilet types.
Yeah, your dining should be here.
Mm.
Right, so you have a bigger space for
That's
your...
living, isn't that a...
Why do you only have 2 toilets? Can we have 3? Or at least this can be bigger. It's a bit small, huh?
Yeah, we'll make this
That's
bigger.
too tight. It's too tight for a 3-bedroom. And then you have toilet for the maid. No. Social pa yung maid mo. Diba?
Yeah, we put a separate toilet for the maid so that you don't
So the
join.
maid has nicer, than your... And this is so big. What's happening here? Right? This is so big. What's happening here? It's a bad layout. It's not laid out. Is there a window here? No, window. Why not the master's here? This is corner.
Yeah, this is the corner.
I think this guy can have his own toilet. This can be the shared toilet. This guy can have his own toilet. And it can be here or something.
Do we remove the toilet for the maids?
No, of course not. See? Why? It's such a big room. What makes you think this is nice? The bed can be here. For what reason? Anyway, the processing. The thought process behind why? That's what I'm asking. Yeah, so this one, I say, let's move this space so you can have a bigger bedroom here. It's more rectilinear. I would say this one, you can maybe even make it a bit bigger. So if you get this space. So anyway, the first trick there is to move this here. Because you can have your kitchen here anyway, right? Or you can have your kitchen here.
Yeah. So it's okay that this wall is not aligned with this
I
wall.
think that's fine. That's fine. As long as this is closed.
Okay.
So that's
The
fine. Your
ceiling
kitchen
works
is
din
here.
kasi, no?
Your kitchen is here. Alright, so you go in, this is your kitchen. Or it can be on the other side. I think it should be on the other side, so you can go here. And the kitchen can be on this side. That's fine. But anyway, lay it out first. Move this wall. That's the first thing I do with this layout. On this layout, I'm saying that you can immediately see that your dining is much bigger than your kitchen is much bigger than your dining. And so that one is off already. Like, so this dining can even fit here. Right? And so that's really off. 3 bedrooms. I would say you should find a way to fit this maid's room and whatever somewhere here if you can. So you can have this and add another toilet somewhere. Like this can be this toilet. Right, so you have a bath here for this guy. And this is small, this is too small, right? So you can move it down further a bit, I think. Because now you have a bigger room anyway. You can eat until here. Have a bigger bath for the masters. I would say your door is here. Laptop is here, so I can have my powder here. Oh, that's too far from this guy. No, you move your maids here. I think you can move your maids here. You can have your kitchen here or somewhere. But you can move the maids from here. Or you can have your kitchen here as well. That's fine.
And then this will be 2 toilets. Toilets for this one, toilet for this one.
Yeah. You can have this one. So this bigger space for the so. And then this one you can lay it out better. So you have space from the dining. It's so hard for this dining. How would you even go inside? Right, this is just wrong. Right, this dining table is completely wrong for this space. I think even you might have to do your wall here. This column maybe if it's better. So you have more space. I don't know if you want to lay this out like this actually. Right. So that might be an option.
See, this one will be like this again, no? The bed.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
Yes.
This one. Just where you have your ceiling line right on top of your dining table. So this guy is sitting in a different space from these guys.
Yeah.
Right. So that's off. And I feel like, how do I even enter? I have to.
So it's better.
I think this is so big. Right? This is so much space that you can really put your dining here. Right? You can put your dining there. It's fine. Right. Then move this here.
To make the kitchen smaller
You can
again.
have this as your kitchen, then you can have this as whatever. And then this can be his toilet and bath. You have the same problems. You're just making your living rooms like.
It's because we were trying to align
Yes,
this.
but then that doesn't. This line is a vanity line. Okay, yes, if you can have it, fine. No, but even then, why not have it here in your column? You have a column here. What's the point of saying you want to align this line, but you have a column coming out here? So you have a floating column. You never have floating columns in the residence, right? So why not just close it off here? Right? Or at the very least here. But definitely not a floating column. Then what? You're gonna close this off. So, right, that's really a problem there. Even this one, what's the space? So this is really, you cannot see this corner from the inside anyway. So what's the point? Standing here, what do I see? I see a column floating, I see this line. There's so many lines in this house. I see this, I see this. So that's your problem with that layout. And why are you doing your master's bedroom like this, the bath? I mean, your 3 bedrooms should be higher than your 2 bedroom. Should be higher than your 1 bedroom. Okay. So whatever space you allocate for them should be nicer than what you have for your 2 and 1 bedroom. Cannot be the other way around. Right? So right now, your baths, your toilet and bath is nicer in your 2 bedroom than in your 3 bedroom. And that is wrong. Okay. And then, yeah, see, look at your maid's room. So big, right? So ideally, your maid's room, your layout for your maid's room. This is the bed, right? This is your door. This is your toilet. Okay, this is the closet. This is the lavatory. Your shower is probably somewhere here, or somewhere wherever. That's it. Right. So it's either here. The door can be there. The door can be here, wherever it is. But you have this kind of like block here. Right? So at least you're not like wasting the space or something. And it's not like, okay, you're limited because this is the space you're given. No naman eh. This is you, you're arbitrarily putting this in. You're the one putting this here. So it's not like I don't have the space here, it's not gonna fit. You can fit it, right? It's there. And again, you're left with this space lagi. You guys always have this space, right? What's that space doing? When everything is so tight here. You can't even get inside the house. How do I get inside the house? Right? So that's your problem. Then try to avoid this.
Try to avoid
Hallway, door.
door.
Like door,
Door.
door. Okay. So that's that line. Door, door. Okay. So split lines. Same? Okay. So same problems. I think you have to redo the layouts of all the 3 bedrooms have to be redone.
And then the second floor.
Yeah, so looking at this, I would say I think these stairs don't look too nice. I mean, they might look sweeping in your plan, but in your perspective, they're awkward. So I think we just take them out. I think we leave like one stairway on the right, one on the left, and then the escalators in the middle. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So we take away these 3 staircases. The escalators go up and down. What's happening here? Are these should not be foldable. Let's figure out a way to make this fix, na? The louvers.
But
But
wouldn't that be impeding their view?
so it's not supposed to be, right? Because this is supposed to be open, right? This space here.
In the perspective, it's open kasi. Pero yeah.
So let's just not cover it fully.
Okay.
Because I think if
We'll
you
just
make that
frame it. Then.
yeah, if you make that operable, then you're like running the risk of mechanical failure there. And I don't think you want, I mean, it's not really luxe units with maids too and stuff, right? So, and then some of them might even be vacation homes.
You're
So
right.
I would rather avoid that. I mean, if we can avoid that, but we can figure that one out further. How are the planters gonna come about? What's happening here? What's this space?
That's the
Elevator.
elevator
So
shear
that's fine.
wall. And then we have a ledge
So
there.
you have to figure out the thickness of that that will come out. That has space that will occupy depth. That's not gonna eat into the elevator shear wall, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, so that will have to have space. So that's here. Here, right? So that will have space there. Okay.
200.
Yeah. I would be more careful about, or particular. We have to review what's here. So I would want to have like an elevation of this part blown up. What's on the facade? We have to be clear about that. The facade is not just a blank wall, right? Because those are blank walls, and the way we were designing the plans earlier, I think we're gonna have so much blank walls, and then we don't want that, of course, because this is still the front-facing area. Right? So that's a retail space, but it's not just about it being a retail space. More than anything, I think it's a lifestyle space. We want people to actually be walking there and stuff. So I don't know. We have to maybe instead of having retail then a hallway here, then 2 retail space. Could it be that this is 1 retail and this is the other one? I mean that can be an option. So we have to explore that so that they have at least something here. And a lot of your retail is dead ends. The one earlier. So I think you have to figure out that they flow better. And how do you cross from one side to the other, the width.
Of the corridors. Yeah.
So your promenades are very, very, very tight. You have to figure out where these landing points will be. You haven't figured that one out. And I think if we're gonna do this, what's the depth of these planters? There's gonna be a depth here, right? Is this already in here? I don't think so. So we gotta figure that one out. right? Because these are big.
300.
Yeah. This is 300.
No,
That's a slab.
we plan on putting
300.
the railing, and then at the back of it, there would be a sokalo.
No, I would say I wouldn't want you to do railing and then you're gonna put a planter. Why? Why don't you just put this planter here and the railing here? I'm gonna have my tree, my plants here, whatever. But why will I build a railing for a planter? Why would I do that?
Makes sense.
What else is happening? Yeah, so I think that's about it. Obviously, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But that's really what we're trying to do here, right? We're trying to show people that there's no mystery to architecture, but it's really just trying to figure out where you go wrong and making it right. And obviously, we're all learning. Hopefully, you guys are learning from this. And I think we obviously need a couple more sessions. It would be nice to see once we finalize the floor plans how we can actually do the elevations and sections. The small details. Hopefully that can be in one episode or two, maybe. If not, and hope to see everyone then. So, thanks for joining us, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode, even if they didn't. Maybe we'll have some more interesting episodes coming in for you, and see you guys again next week.